Welcome to Placemat. Today I want to share something that I think is pretty significant, and it's not an idea, but it's something I came across on dig.com. Back in May, I saw somebody dig up a story that was about a strange craft, and this is like a spacecraft that they had seen while photographing things in the Big Basin area of California. Well, I'm interested in that stuff to see what's out there and what people are up to. And so I click on it and I see this really bizarrely designed spacecraft. And I'm pretty surprised because I'd never seen anything like it. You hear about UFOs and flying saucers, and I look at the pictures, but don't think much of it. Well, over the course of the next month or so, there had been 4 other sightings of similar crafts, but they were the same design, but they were different, which is really interesting because, generally hoaxes are just, one person putting together some, photoshopped image and putting it up on the internet. Well, this was, multiple people, different families, different types of people in different areas, but the crafts themselves were really similar but different, as if they were versions of the same object. Then the big bomb dropped, and that was when I was on Dig about 3 days ago, and I ran into an article that you just need to look at. A scientist or engineer who says he worked at a kind of secret government organization back in the 80s, mid-80s, that did research on extraterrestrial technology. Well, here's the connection that really kind of spooked me and is causing me to do this video right here, is the fact that when people that had taken these photographs had described these crafts, they said that there was writing or these symbols on the underside and on the sides of this craft. Well, evidently, this guy who had done this research recognized those symbols and said, hey, I worked on extraterrestrial technology that had those same symbols. Well, that could be, any kook saying, oh, I know what that is. But he produced original photographs as well as scans of the reports that they did back in '86 that evidently he stole from his job. So I encourage you to take a look. I'm going to put the link here in this post. Take a look at these images and decide for yourself. I'd love to know what your comments are. I think a lot of people dismiss this type of stuff out of hand, but what's surprising to me is there's really a lot of evidence on a bunch of different sides that suggest that there's something going on here. And if you look at the complexities of the images that are the primer, that they call it, the language primer, and those type of things, it's pretty complex and pretty interesting. So, if nothing more than entertainment, this is a story that I think is worth taking a look at, even if you're, not into science fiction type of stuff. This one may not be fiction at all, which, if it's true, it's pretty credible. So, take a look.